Hello.
This is really loud.
Hello.
Oh, that's why I'm hearing
Really
you twice.
low.
Oops. This is why I am professional streamer man, because I definitely didn't have my stream just like blasting through my speakers for the last 2 minutes. Hello. Hello. How's everybody doing today? I am bad at streaming. That's to be expected. You know, I only do this every now and then. Although I've been doing it a lot lately. I've been really enjoying Project Silverfish. It's such a fun game. The last time I got this into a game was Voices of the Void, actually. Which I haven't been paying attention to that game much lately because I've been paying attention to this game. But there's probably going to be a Voices of the Void update this summer, and hopefully I'm not still hooked on Project Silverfish by then. So, last time, I wasn't originally going to stream today because this was going to be like an edit day where I like edit down all of the videos. But we have this lab that we need to dive into today for a mission. Where is it? Right here. The Lab E206. We have to get a data tape for that, and we also need to find a Dr. Sheffield, who may or may not also be involved with this lab. I do not know yet, unfortunately. But we dug into like the surface levels of the lab, trying to find the Mr. Sheffield, whose key card we need for this mission here. But I backed away because I knew that we also had this task here for Dr. Mosby. So we have a whole bunch of random weapons. But also, we have a data tape here. We also have... Great. We also have night vision goggles, which I think will be very useful. We also got this key last time, which I haven't really had a chance to use. But it sounds like bad stuff is going on outside, so let's read a couple of books before we explore. Arrival of the Fae. To go digging and to find awesome and terrible things below the ground. Did we ever wonder if those things were buried for a reason? I think I've read this before. I've seen what shapeless things wriggle and crawl in the gaps between the collective minds and material world, like silverfish. Ah! Roll credits. They gnaw slowly at the foundation of our house, unseen, outfelt, unfelt, until one day we watch as the cracks open wide and the walls buckle, caving in around us, leaving only ruins where we stood, but these ruins will not go empty. When we opened that threshold, other things crawled back in. Some walked and talked like men, others skittered and howled like beasts. A few even resembled man-made things, unnatural animacy, forced into their stony bodies. They bear the shapes of our myths, our fictions, our fantasies, like they were being pulled straight from our minds. Perhaps this is how they adapt to our alien reality, their original ways of existing impossible in our realm of light and gravity. Perhaps they were born from our imaginations, reified into life by our meddling with ether. Ether, not earther. I'm trying to convert myself to the ether cause. None of that will ever become clear. As the slit in time and space we cut grows wider, we ourselves become alienated from our own bodies. Our minds have started to slip off. Humanity will not survive the threshold, but the Fae seem able to bear what we cannot. Perhaps they will still walk the broken earth long after we are gone. And what do we have here? Arcana. Yeah, 19 to 25? 24. I know how to read that. The lowest, most base aspect of life. Unconquerable, no thing stands above hunger. No man nor God is mightier than hunger. What is this? Is this a cult? The sea is the terminus, the true end. I don't want a cult book. Hey. I want to keep Lenny's journal. So Lenny is like the guy we assassinated last time. He seems to have notes here for things. Go south until you're near the... Don't laugh at me. The Red Rook is right behind the fence, always lit. There's one on the beach hidden in the berm behind the horse. Another one right off the highway behind the embankment where there's a fork in the forest path. One in the old market hall near the blue house. The Pinko mentioned seeing one in the swamp. No idea where the rest are. I can't ask too many more questions. They're looking for me now. I have to lie low. So there's notes here for things that I don't really know exactly what those notes are directing to, but it seems like something we may want to keep an eye out for. Okay, so we have the Venator here, which uses 3006 rounds. And then we have our S.T.A.L.K.E.R PKT here, which has been a very handy gun for me, which uses the 556 rounds. Is there anything... I'm trying to shore off some weight, because we currently have a ridiculous amount of carry weight. And I do not see what we could get rid of. I mean, we do have like 1.8 kilograms of red flares. We could probably sell 3 of those. We probably don't need that many. But we do need all the ammo, and we do need Lenny's journal. We could get rid of this gun, but I kind of want to keep this gun. It has 2-round burst fire. It does a lot of damage. Okay. Bixby's note. Oh, right. That was on a door in the burrow. Somebody left there and said, if we could get in the lock, we can have whatever's inside. Which, honestly, is just kind of the norm. If you can break into someplace, the stuff is yours. That's just the way that it goes. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. We're down here in the floodplains. We're at RG West. We're going to head up to the depot. We're going to dive into this lab and hopefully not die horribly. That's what the game plan is. Now, what spooky thing is going on out here? Just Silent Hill fog? And spooky alien noises. Okay, well, they can do whatever they want to do with the spooky inhuman howls. We're just gonna go this way and pretend that nothing bad is happening. Yeah. We're gonna stay over here where it's safe. Oh, and just like that, the fog has lifted. Oh. Spooky orbs in the sky that horribly injure you. Ugh. I was about to say that I've seen those before, and I know what they do, but apparently I'm still bad at video games. They're like spooky orbs. They like float in the sky and spin around a bunch. And if you look at them, they, like, traumatize you and deal damage or something. Something along those lines. Hello, Mr. Cricket. You're coming with me. Come here. Alright, let's go. We still hear spooky monster noises, but let's not worry about that. I see 2 more of those, or I see another one of those orbs up there in the top corner. I know better than to stare at it now. Oh, Jeez, they're coming for me. Okay. What is this? Voices of the Void? Something like that. Orbs that want to kill you? Yeah. If I stare at them, I get traumatized and take damage. I don't know the specifics, and I don't want to find out. All right, back to the depot. We've been here a few times over the last the last few hours of streaming. When I say that, I mean like the last stream. But we have to dive into the office. See what kind of spooky things we can find in their basement. If I can remember where the office is. I seem to do a pretty good job at stumbling onto it when I didn't need to. Let's see if I can just find it by memory now.
Well, here goes nothing.
I think that was a friendly. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I found him like that. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, no. It wasn't me. Don't worry about it. It was something spooky over there, guys. It killed him. It wasn't me. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I'll take the ammo. I'm not interested in the gun. Okay, is it over here? Yeah, it's in here. So that's my ether detector. Yeah. So these are concentrations of ether. And if I throw something in there... Okay, I can't actually throw anything in there. Let's find a way around that, shall we? Nope. I should probably be worried about the spooky sounds, but... You know. As you do. Ow! Alright, let's go to the... Ooh, I haven't been in here yet. Healing? Nice, nice. I don't remember where the way into this area was. Was it there? Was it literally right behind me the entire time? Am I dumb? I might be dumb. Alright, well. Yeah, I know. I'm on fire. It's okay. I'm dumb. Fair enough. Somebody has to be. Alright. So, we're going down into this spooky lab. Let's equip our night vision goggles. Nice. We'll see how that works for us. We shouldn't need... Oh, we don't even have a flashlight now. Okay. Alright. So, hopefully this will just give us a massive advantage in the dark. That's what I'm hoping, anyway. And we're back in the lab. It sounds like there's a lot of things in the lab. I'm totally gonna die in here. Alright, let's see what kind of shenanigans we can get into, huh? Well, someone has a flashlight. I hear footsteps. If you're wondering why I wasn't moving, it's because I was hearing footsteps. Alright, let's I'd like to know who's on the other end of that flashlight. It's not that guy. It's none of those guys. Can I? No. I wonder if they can see my laser. I don't think they can. Okay. There's an unlocked door. There's got to be, like, anomalies on the floor below us. Because if I recall correctly, this is just, like, a big loopy path down. Oh, hi. What the? What? Excuse me? This ether detector beeping is really obnoxious. Hello. A utility knife. I think seeing that guy get yeeted off into the darkness was like the most like fear thematic encounter I've had so far. So if anybody remembers like the old Fear games, first encounter, Assault Recon, it was also a spooky horror shooty game. And sometimes you would have things like that happen. Hello, we meet again. So the good news is that I already pretty much looted this room. So I shouldn't have to stick around here. I should just be able to go wide and go through like this. Let's pull out a bigger gun. There we go. Bigger gun. Now, the drawback to using the night vision goggles is we no longer have the extra head protection that the helmet was providing. So we're definitely going to want to be a little bit more careful, a little bit more aware of where enemies are. This is an empty room. Okay. Hello? What are you? I don't think I've ever seen one of you guys before. Spooky. The heck? Wait. Hold on. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Nice try, buddy. Interesting. So you can't see those spooky, spooky shadow guys from the night vision goggle. That's really cool. I like that. It also makes a lot of sense. Alright, so this is about where we got last time when I decided to just be the coward and run away. Let's go over here. And let's go ahead. What does the directory say? There was something in here. No, not that. I think it was sample ready. Sample of the artifact to be sent to our colleagues up north. Please remember to tell them the unlock code. He added it to the end of the retrieval document, and I can get a copy of that document from the main lab terminal. So that seems to be where we want to go, at least for this, which is completely unrelated to what we're doing. It's just another one of those threads that the game seems to like to dangle in front of you. Alright, so let's turn off the gas. We'll open up the door. We'll open up the door. We'll open up the door. We'll leave the lights off because we have infrared. We don't need lights. Where we're going, we don't need lights. Here's something in here. Hello, good sir. I've seen you before. Still pretty freaky. I'm used to it now, but they're still pretty unsettling. The way they, like, force choke you. And drag you towards you? Or drags you towards them? Ah. Okay, so this is the research database that we wanted. But we're still looking for a key card for Dr. Sheffield. Assuming that's even here. Hello? Oh, that's gas. I thought I turned the gas off. Maybe I didn't turn the gas off. Maybe I turned it on. I know there's another path on the lower area that had gas in it. I wonder if that's where I turned the gas off. Yeah, that also looks like poison gas down there. Alright, well, I have good news and bad news. The good news is that we have the card that we need. Or the data tape that we need. We don't have the card that we need. Excuse me? I'll not worry about that. Oh, this didn't turn off the gas either. I feel like I've been cheated. Alright, let's go back up to this terminal and see what's going on here. Maybe I just completely ruined everything. Who knows? Hello? Gas, 05. Maybe that did turn the gas on. What if I do it again? I don't think that's gonna matter. Whoa! Excuse me? Ghost of Christmas Past? Alright, okay. Yeah, I think we're SOL on the gas. Alright, well, we have the data chip. We can take it to Dr. Mosby. So when did this game become a horror? It's always been a horror game, Telly. Just because I've been getting spooked in the silly normal parts doesn't mean it's not a spooky game. Just because you're unflappable doesn't mean I'm unflappable. Alright, let's get out of here then. Oh good, it's dark out here too. Who would have thought it being dark at nighttime? But we still need Dr. Sheffield's key. Surely there's gotta be something here. Oh, wait a second. Reed Marco. Sanders Ellis. Sanders Cole. Beth Parker. David Sheffield. You, Okay. I was just making sure you were doing okay, buddy. Alright, so did that get added to my journal? Yeah, David Sheffield. 405 Maywell Square. Yeah, that's the only Sheffield here. So where the heck is that? Where the heck is that now? Do we have to go there? Is that what the game's telling me? Oh, jeez. Ow. No, I don't know what I expected, but that hurt. I can't tell if that's someone inside the building or outside the building. I wonder if that's somewhere in the town. Maywell Square. It's got to be in the town, right? Inside Metropole? I think we check out Metropole. I don't think a rich doctor would be living in the slums. Oh, hi. I'm so good. I'm so good at shooting. I'm so good at shooting. You wouldn't imagine how good I am at shooting my gun. All right, let's let's work our way north, shall we? Actually, no. Let's take this to the data chip to Dr. Mosby first, and then we'll worry about where Mr. Sheffield lives. There we go. Having night vision goggles is so good. It's so nice having night vision goggles. I can just, like, walk calmly down the street now, and I don't have to worry about being seen because nobody else can see me in the dark. It's nice. Which always means that I can get, like, the alpha strike on these enemies, which a lot of times just means that you win. All right, let's go.